About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Sunday baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this, pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway and getting to start. A.J. Smith-Shawver. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Xander Bogaerts leading things off and takes a strike. And a pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, did not go. Next pitch downstairs, ball 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Trying to bunt his way on. Grabs it barehanded. It's there, and that's a great play. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Xander Bogaerts.
Yeah, he's got a 13-game hit streak going right now, Boog. I watched him in BP a little bit, and, man, he was spraying the ball all over the field, which tells me I don't expect this hit streak to end anytime soon. Really nice, mechanically sound swings. He's in such a groove right now, and look for him to be great in this one.
Manny Machado in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Just missed. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the Friars. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Boog, almost 2,000 strikeouts in his career, and such a great milestone for him to reach. I think this guy's got a lot more in him. Maybe we'll see 3,000 at some point.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Hitless in the first two games of the series. He's 0 for 8. That one is absolutely belted. Tatis going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Austin Riley.
Yeah, and one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball right now. This is a guy the lineup relies on for big-time production. He's leading the National League in home runs. Watch out when he comes to the dish.
Here is Matt Olson. Darvish checks on the runner. Back in there standing.
You almost have to feel bad. 139, led the league in slugging, and he still wasn't even named a finalist for the National League MVP award.
The 0-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
In all seriousness, I don't think anyone is feeling bad for Matt Olson. 2023 was a phenomenal season for him, whether he was an MVP finalist or not.
Kicks and fires. Acuna runs. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
1 out and a runner at second. Camposano tries to block it, but it gets away.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Now all even up. On the ground. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. Strike 1. Darvish, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Now Camposano has some trouble with it. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Batting average this month over 400.
First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he deals. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So here's Murphy now.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Oh, 2 now. The other way. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here's Jared Kelenic. That got him, and that's going to force in a run.
Definitely a problem with the release point there, and it just comes back to bite them. They're going to get away from you at times, but you just can't let it happen with the bases loaded. That's a painful RBI for the hitter.
David Fletcher goes after that one for strike 1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Strike 2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Here comes a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses. And the count is 2-2. And that's outside. Two outs. Bases are full. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here in Atlanta, and now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today, consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Yeah, there's a ball. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue, you better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and nipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
The pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Next pitch is outside. The Padres down by a pair here at the top of the second. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. Smith Shawver, just 21 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Right through there for a strike. That one's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now to the plate, the pitcher, A.J. Smith Shawver. Darvish back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Strikes.
And they'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
One down, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Oh, that got him as well. The third batter he's hit with a pitch.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boom. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not. Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, a former teammate.
Olsen stands in here, takes ball one low. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, one out. Hot shot to third. Tags the runner. What a double play that was. Inning over. One hit, one left. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Padres nothing.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about.
And we're back. Now, Jurickson Profile.
Number 10, Jurickson Profile.
The pitch. Clips the corner. And that's strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed. Ground ball right side. He handles it himself and one away in the top of the 3rd.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill now at the plate. On the ground to short. And a couple of quick outs. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yu Darvish.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Misses. Now 1 and 2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Padres go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me.
Back at Truist Park. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Riley.
The pitch.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Walker fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. His 18th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
That was pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. That one lifted to left. Profar sizes this one up, puts it away for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Now this is in the air down the line. Tatis really on his horse for it. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Jared Kelnick.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Way inside. Out of the zone and a called strike. One run across in the frame so far here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now 3-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, it's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. And here it comes. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Ball 1 there. That's to third. Riley. On to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Machado. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
To third. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning. Here's David Fletcher. Darvish back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one hit to right. Tatis drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, A.J. Smith-Shawver. A big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That
1 ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. In the air, right side. Snags it on the run. And that's the inning.
Sorry if I messed our hip-hop material. Sorry if I'm selling to take the miracle from my dreams to come true. Cause it's set too high, I'm in the clouds. If I fall off, I might just die. Let me rap like a...
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
A little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Campusano, the next to hit, takes ball one. Campusano in his third season, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. And a foul ball. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. Righty to the plate. Goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Two outs, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now. Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Padres down in order. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. The wind of the pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
And a good eye there. Activity in the bullpen. Steven Kolick up and throwing. Brito also getting ready. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Profar going back on this one. That one is gone. So he blasts one out the other way. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add a run. It's 4-0.
Pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got out.
Here's Matt Olson, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Left-hand batter waits. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. And there's a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Kicks and deals. And downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down.
The batter,
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fought off foul. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
2 down, nobody on. That one way inside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is Braves baseball on the show South.
I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me. I dropped the top and feel this.
And we're back. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar.
Smith Shawver back to work. Just missed. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw on to Olsen, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill grounded out his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Out to short, Fletcher. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres. Jose Azocar trying to get something going for him with 2 away. First offering, and it just misses. The Padres down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. And another ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
2 outs.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Righty delivers. Slowly on the ground to short. Fletcher tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Braves 4 and the Padres nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Stephen Coley hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Sean Murphy digs in now, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 24,
Jared Kelenic next up for the Braves.
Ball,
And that's
out.
outside, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Matt Waldron, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Off the mark there. 2-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Swings through that.
We got a full count. 3-2.
And that's ball 4.
the batter, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, David Fletcher. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Really
One
good
ball,
take,
2 strikes,
especially with 2 strikes.
That smash towards center. Merrill makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, A.J. Smith-Shawver.
Man at first. So in now is the Braves pitcher, A.J. Smith-Shawver, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Braves strand 1. They lead 4-0. Back back at Truist Park. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
The second base.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going. And this might be his last shot at it, Boog. Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one.
New pitcher for the Braves, Wascari Noel.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a pitch. Misses off the plate. Ball one.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Right-handed reliever. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That's in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
There's a strike. And a pitch. Out to short. Fletcher. Slings to first. One up, one down.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Seong Kim. And a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And now it's Manny Machado, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And a strike in there.
We always say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Oh, 1 now. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Off the mark there. And that is ball one.
Strike.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Atlanta, set for the last half of the seventh. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one ripped. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie
Albies up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball up the middle. Kim with the throw to first, and Albies is retired.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
First pitch misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Tatis waits. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with 2 strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
So up next, Luis Campusano. His righty-lefty splits there.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
One down, base is empty. That's in there. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he deals. This to third, and that one handled. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The first baseman, number 9,
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. To first. That takes care of Cronenworth. Padres go down 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the 8th. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Austin Riley.
Third baseman.
The right-hander back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Foul ball there. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And gone! A massive home run. His second home run of the game. It's 5-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Nobody on, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis drifts towards it. And there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher.
Stepping in, Sean Murphy. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out there to center. Merrill snags it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 24.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelnick. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one in the air center field. Merrill sizing this one up. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. Last chance coming up for the Padres. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in for San Diego, Jurickson Profar. Aaron Bummer gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And here it comes. That clips the zone. Strike one. Bummer deals. Profar gets a piece there. The pitch stays alive. The pitch wouldn't chase that time. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. That one the other way. Calls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Going to count 1-2.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Bouncer to second. Albies whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Pinch hitter coming on. Matthew
Number
Batten.
17.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
That's in there. That's strike one. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Into the outfield, base hit.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So the batting order turns over, and here comes Sander Bogarts. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Line drive. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves bounce back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Padres, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance at Truist Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.